Namaste friends, welcome back to Feathershood. In today's topic, let's see how to pair any birds for breeding purpose. So guys, this is very simple. It all depends on how smartly and how patiently you wait for enough pair to get matured, and then you can put them for breeding. Okay, so there are many methods for pairing birds. Especially what I basically do is like I make sure that since I know how to do a vent sexting method, so I just if I am bringing any new bird, I'll follow certain procedures before introducing them to my actual bird's place, which means basically I do quarantine. बाद में I'll what will I do is like I just pair them when they are young. When I basically like to bring any bird which is in a semi-adult stage, so that I pair them accordingly and I just leave them in a big cage. So that is their permanent home for next 1 or 2 years till they start breeding. So there is where these young birds get very good bond and you get to see some very good yield from this type of pairs. So this is the basic method what I follow. And if I am confused, especially with respect to exotic birds are once again expensive. When you are bringing that bird, make sure that you go with the DNA. Same thing, go with the DNA. Bring a new pairs, bring a new pair from different places and different contacts. Leave them in particular cage. So over a period of time, they'll start breeding. And also, guys, you are not supposed to pair same birds from different bloodline. Okay, so which basically means you are not supposed to pair father and daughter or brother and sister. Basically what I hope you are getting what I am saying. Okay, so you always need to pair the bird from the split line, which means like from the two different blood groups. Okay, you need to bring either male or female from a different blood group, either either male or female from the other blood group. Like male should be a different blood group. You can see wings on olives, they are from the two different blood groups. Okay, they are not born to the same parent and they are from the different parents. Okay, that is what I meant. So and also pairing should not be done in a smaller cage. Okay, if you are leaving them in a mass breeding, or if you are living in a very small place, so that type of pairing may not fetch you anything. So when you're naturally trying to pair them, then make sure that you give a very big space and you can leave them 5 to 6 you can leave around 5 to 6 pairs. So they automatically naturally pair, and next I'll be telling what to be done. Make sure when you're pairing the bird, you should be very familiar with identifying their gender, either to n number of methods what is been told in my previous videos. You can follow either of those. Okay, so now let's see how to pair step by step. So let's see the method 1, that is nothing but the natural method. So natural pairing can be done in a very simple understanding manner. Basically what you can do is, guys, you can bring around 10 pairs of a bird which of your choice, whichever you feel like bringing it. You can leave them in a very big cage and you can just tie some pots or box, whichever is convenient to you. Okay, you should do in such a way like if it should be in a 1:2 ratio. So if you have 10 pairs, make sure that you tie up 20 pots or 20 boxes. It should be like that, and automatically the bird chooses their favorite pot or box, and they'll be very what you call protective with respect to their place, and they'll be very very aggressive when it comes to their choosiness. They choose whichever they are comfortable, and one fine night, once after you have done this, once you see the birds are going entering the pot and box, then you can separate them. How to separate them? Usually you are supposed to do in night. Why? Because in the daytime when you go inside the cage, birds will be panicked and they'll be start flying everywhere. But having said that, in the night they'll be both male and female will be in the box or pot. You can easily catch that and you can just separate them into the individual breeding cages accordingly. Okay, so that will be the first method, natural pairing method. The second method is force pairing. Guys, force pairing is like is once again if you wanna work, if you are really working on mutations. Okay, so what you can do is like you can bring two birds from the different bloodline, something like if you want to bring some new mutation with an dominant origin, then what you can do is like you just randomly pick the birds which you feel like this bird fetch me the things as expected, just put it in one big cage, free flight cage, and and also make sure that their gender 100%. Okay, you just put them in a 1 or 2 months line, they automatically get paired, either higher end mutation with a pied lower end or mid variant or something like that. They automatically pair. You same thing as I told in natural pairing, it can be done. Okay, so for example, you can pair a offline bird with respect to Africans. You can pair an offline bird with an bird with an orange hood or red hood. Okay, it will be like that. So force pairing is something like you can do it on you can experiment on 2 or 3 varieties of birds, or if you are very sure and if you have a very DNA, that will be a fantastic. You can take a bird of your choice, pick a male and pick a female, then put it in a cage, let them get settled, and then they'll start breeding. But this also a time consuming, guys. Sometimes they breed and sometimes they may not. Okay, so next is the selective breeding. Once again, take random birds of your choice, or birds from the ring varieties or non-ring varieties which you like the most. Keep make sure that their gender properly. Put them in a cage. Over a period of time, it will start breeding. And also if they are not set, also they'll let you know, because always they'll be fighting. Even after a month or 2, they'll be fighting. So that's an high time to to change either a male or female, so that then once again they might get set to the other birds. Method 4 is an isolation. Isolation is nothing but, guys, separate male and female. Make sure that they are seeing each other. Make them separate it. Give them a nice feed and everything. After 3 months or 4 months, just pair the birds which you feel like. Then males will be much eager to have a mate with the female. So in that way, breeding also is possible, and sometimes it really works a lot, and you get to see a very good fantastic chicks. And method 5 will be like take birds from 2 different set of people, which once again you get a very good split bloodlines. Pair them, leave them in particular cage, then you get to see very good type of chicks. Guys, one you should remember, always go for split line breeding, as I was telling earlier. And my method is like I like to bring all the semi adult birds to my place, bring them to my type of diet, my style of raising them. Then after waiting for 1 year maximum, then I'll start giving them nesting material or anything like that. Why? Because I wanted my birds to be healthy, and once after I feel they are confident of raising their chicks on their own, then I start giving them the box. So I don't like to separate the chicks from mother. That is what I meant. So if you are okay, and if you are like no, it's okay, I can raise, then you can use either of this method, so it works very effectively. So guys, this is about the pairing of any bird. So this is about this topic. Hope it is really benefiting you. So do like my all the videos, so that it will be a kind of motivation for me, and also do like, share and subscribe my channel. This is Chetan signing off from Feathershood. Stay home, stay safe.